It'll be Coyne jumping center for the Railers going up against Aaron Powers. And we're about ready to get started. Central State 8 play here on a Friday night. Ball is tipped and controlled. Nice. Gesner tracks it down and lays it up with the left hand, and quickly the Railers are on the board.
He took that away from Springfield. It wasn't a turnover, but it could have been. Good job of stealing the tip, and it's easy too right away for Lincoln. Nice to see Gesner get off to a quick start.
So 5 seconds in, the Railers get their first basket. In the lane, off the glass, up and good. That's Larey Austin Jr. slicing down the lane. They found him. We'll tie it at 2. Smith, Nelson handling the pressure for the Railers. Lobs it ahead to Jordan. Nelson back up to Nathaniel.
It's a 1-3-1 press.
Smith makes a move, and are they going to call steps? And they're going to get a foul. That's going to be called on Powers. Guys, real quick, we know the Railers like to play more of a precision passing, slow it down a little bit. What score are we looking at? If it gets a little bit above that, that's playing into the hands of Lanphier and going against the Railers.
Well, Railers haven't lost when they score in the 60s, Jeff, so I guess that's what we'd like.
Nelson's 3 from the right wing, up and good off the inbound pass. Railers have hit their first 2, and the Railers are up 5-2.
They open with Clemens on Nelson. I think Garrett Jordan's got a quickness mismatch there, although Clemens is a bit taller.
Clemens, they work it around to the right side.
Railers really sucked it in. They're not the point guys. Gesner's playing at the free throw line.
Down to Murdoch. Murdoch spins against Nathaniel and lays it up in air.
Yeah, big boy, if we let him get it there, he's going to have his way. Around the rim, he doesn't get up very high, but he has some wide shoulders to get around.
Dangerous pass from Kirby. It winds its way to Jordan Nelson, who misses the 3. Coyne with the big rebound with the bounce off the glass and good.
Nice job there by Coyne to go up and get that rebound and put it back in, and it's a 2-2-1 press. And that was a very dangerous pass.
Inside to Murdoch again, ball loose on the floor, and we're going to have a foul called. I think they're going to get that one on, is it going to be Austin? Yeah, foul's going to go against Kirby. 6:22 to go, first foul on the Railers, Lincoln up 7-4.
Yeah, everybody from the Lions has long sleeves on. They think our here was broke here at Royal or whatever. Maybe I'm not up with the new styles.
Into Murdoch again, and the lane spins, makes a move off the glass. That's too easy for him.
We're not going to defend him in there. We got to defend the pass.
One of the
Lanphier kids ends up in the Lincoln.
I think he took out the official.
Well, this could be the biggest officiating crew we've had this year. These guys tip the scales pretty heavy. We'll see if they can keep up with the pace of this game.
So after the official goes down, he works his way down to the baseline. 6:11 to go. Lincoln on top, 7-6. They look to go backdoor to Jordan, instead into the backcourt to Austin Kirby. Kirby working against Larey Austin Jr. Now to Nelson. There's Smith. Nathaniel, top of the key to Brant Coyne. Jordan tries to come around. They couldn't get it to Nathaniel. Now back out to Gesner.
Powers on Nelson. Clemens on Smith.
Austin will fire off a long 3. That spins out no good. Rebound comes down to Lanphier. Head quickly to Davis on the left side. Cuts in off the glass, and it rolls good.
And Lanphier just beats the Railers back down the floor that time.
Yeah, it looks like Smitty's really got a size advantage. Trying to get him down on the post against Clemens.
Lobs over to Nathaniel. He's going to take it down the lane. Lays it up off the glass. Didn't get it to go down, but a foul is going to be whistled. And that's going to go against Davis. That'll be his first, second on the Lions. Well, certainly no need for a shot clock here early on.
No, Jeff. And it was nice to see Nathaniel. As soon as he got that pass, he said, "I'm taking it to the hoop."
Well, it looks like the Lions are really playing a scrambling press, and as good a ball handlers as the Railers do have, and the type of press breaker they have, looks like the Railers can shoot a lot of layups. Yeah. Once we can break this. Nathaniel Smith gets a layup right there. Doesn't get it to go, but gets fouled, misses his first free throw.
Nathaniel came in averaging 14 points a game, a 75% free throw shooter. Second one on the way. That is up and good. Game tied at 8.
Yeah, not a lot of defense so far.
5:20 to go. Davis over to Austin Jr. Working around to Powers. Back on top to Davis. Swinging around quickly to Austin. Working against Nelson's side. Tries to drive in. Out to Murdoch. If you're the Railers, that's exactly where you want Murdoch, that far from the basket, but he's there for the rebound. Slipped inside, the tip up and good. Murdoch has 6, and Lanphier's back up 10-8.
Too easy again, but yeah, Jeff, you want Murdoch to have the ball at the corner.
They get it over to Nelson, now to Smith, underneath. Gesner's wide open, and he missed the layup.
It's 2 weeks in a row. Jordan just got to relax in there.
Austin takes it right down, lays it up, no good, but the rebound put up again, that's no good. And I think they're going to get Coyne on the reach as Clemens tried to go back up for the rebound. Coyne's first.
Boy, they're really crashing the boards, Lanphier is, and the Railers won't have any chance in this game tonight. We better have some white jerseys going to the boards also, because they're sending at least 4 to every offensive rebound.
I see Van Hook coming in pretty early, I would hope, and Gesner's got to relax in there. Second week in a row, he's panic shot, not panic, but put it up fast on an inside shot and missed everything.
Baseline jumper by Lanphier, no good. Jordan Nelson the rebound. Railers down 10, 8, 4.5 to go. Nathaniel's going to go baseline off the glass and good.
Yeah, I don't think Lanphier's too worried about playing a lot of defense. It looks like to me that they want to try and outscore us.
Yes, that's exactly it. And unfortunately for the Railers, Lanphier can.
Yeah.
So it's the Railers got to play a little defense, but you hit on the head, Josh. We got to send everybody to the defensive board.
Halfway through the first quarter, on a pace now for 80. Nathaniel tries to go baseline, had it stripped away. Nice defense by Clemens in the corner for Lanphier.
Clemens, quick hands.
Clemens works it around now to the right wing, back to Davis. Quickly in the lane, Murdoch, a little 12-footer, up and good again. He's got 8. And it's 12-10 Lanphier.
Yeah, he provides a problem for us, not only on the block, but he's got a good touch from the free throw line. And here early on, Lanphier's got it in middle way too easily.
Nathaniel lobs in the corner to Jordan, open for 3. Left it short, rebound, tipped around. Austin Kirby fighting for it, and Kirby comes out with it. Austin slings it up to Nathaniel. Nathaniel's going to drive the lane again, and a blocking foul is going to be called against Murdoch, and that'll be his first. And it's a good job by Nathaniel. Don't be intimidated by the big guy. Nathaniel's very good at using his body to just create just a little bit where he's not going to be called for a charge.
Sure did, Jeff. It looked like a Volkswagen hitting a semi there. I'm telling you, Murdoch weighs 300 pounds. I'll bet you he's close.
Nathaniel's first free throw on the way is good. Nathaniel now with 4.
He's in surprisingly good shape, though. He's not dragging the play. He's not. He's getting up and down the floor.
He's a good back. I mean, he's got great skill for a big guy. He's got a good jump shot from the. Well, I wouldn't call it a jump shot. It's a shot from the free throw line. But he's shown getting offensive rebounds and done a couple different things. We got to try and wear him out.
Nathaniel Smith has been the key to the Railers so far.
Scored the last 5. We're tied at 12. 3:20 to go in the first quarter. We thank you for joining us here on this Friday night. Work it around now to Jalen Brigady from the right corner, up and good for 3. 15-12, Lanphier on top. Works it into the front court to Nelson. Back on top to Nathaniel Smith. Smith thought about going down, instead hands back to Nelson. Kirby. Smith, the lane opens up, little finger roll, is good again.
I'm not sure we're going to be worried about scoring tonight. It looks like we're going to get plenty of opportunities to put the ball in the hole. We've got to come up with some stops on the defensive end.
Yeah, and it starts with keeping the ball out of Murdoch's hands and then blocking him off the boards.
Brigady with the left-hand dribble brings it near the timeline. Lobs it down in the left corner. Back on top to Clemens. Top of the key, work it over to Brigady. Fakes the 3, drives in. Clemens in the lane, little high, arcing shot, no good. Nathaniel there for the rebound, and he takes it away from the Lions.
Rip that rebound out of there, Jeff.
And then a reach-in foul is going to be whistled on, did they get Clemens on that, I believe?
Yep. Lanphier fans enchanted with that ball.
Coyne out. Christian Van Hook coming in, the 6'4" junior, averaging just shy of 6 points. And well, last week against Southeast may have been not as many points as he scored for a season high, but may have been his best all-around game with his defense, his block shots, and everything.
No question, Jeff. And it's an interesting matchup because Van Hook weighs about 10 pounds, and Murdoch goes 300. So it ought to be interesting. Christian's quickness and jumping ability versus Murdoch's girth.
Over to Gesner. Railers looking to take the lead back. They're down 15-14, 2 minutes to go. Nelson tried to clear himself for a 3 inside of Christian.
Nice.
Little fade away is good. Christian in the lane.
Yeah, great pass, great hit fake. One by Nelson, got his defender up and found Van Hook wide open in the middle.
And he just turned and shot it.
Minute 50 to go in the first quarter. Lincoln 16, Lanphier 15. Inside to Murdoch again, can't let him get it there. Instead, he kicks it back out to Brigady, the lefty three, up and good again.
Got to know where he is. That kid can shoot. Christian did a nice job. Murdoch gave him a ball fake, and he didn't leave his feet, just stayed with it. That's something earlier in the year he was susceptible to, and there's a Railer turnover.
Kirby threw it to Gesner, who had it tipped away from behind. Over to Clements on the left side, lays it up and in, count it, he is fouled. Count the basket for Lanphier. Foul is on Jordan Gesner. That'll be his third on the team. Austin back in, and Powers will take a seat for the Lions.
Railers continued. I don't keep a shot chart, but I'll bet outside those threes, everything's in the paint.
Yeah, we haven't had a problem scoring or getting good shots. We just haven't been able to get any stops on this end, and just haven't been real active yet.
Clemens' free throw is no good, so we stay at 20-16. Railers down by 4, a minute 15 to go in the first.
There's Austin and Smith. That should be a good matchup.
Nelson's three left it short. Murdoch with another rebound for Lanphier.
Nice cold so far. He's had some good looks at threes, just haven't gone in, but we know Nelson, he'll get hot.
Brigady gets it back from Davis on the right side, down to Austin, watched by Van Hook and Kirby. 60 seconds left in the first quarter. Railers down by 4. Brigady top of the key. Another three. Shot it a little too long. Kirby had it tipped away. Austin comes down with it. Goes up off the glass and good. Austin Jr. with his second basket. It's now 7 in a row from the Lions, and they're up 6, 22-16.
Railers need a bucket here to finish the quarter. They'll probably hold for one.
Kirby over to Nelson. Now to Gesner on the right wing. Up high to Van Hook. Down to 30 seconds to go. Gesner working against Davis, hands to Nelson. Nelson, and a bump's going to be whistled on Clemens. That'll be his second.
His hands are all over him.
Yeah.
That's a foul no matter what. I mean, Coach Shanklin for Lanphier is not happy about it, but he's stopping him from getting around him with his hands.
Yeah, both hands on him.
Yeah. Well, Tom, you talk about it all the time. Advantage, disadvantage. He was keeping Jordan from getting where he needed to go.
Yep, Jordan tried to turn the corner on him, and Clemens pushed him, and that's his second. And Everett Clemens, our leading scorer, so it's a big loss for the Lions.
20 seconds to go. Railers with the basketball, down 6, 22-16. Plus Nelson fires off a lob to Christian for the dunk.
Wow, that was sweet. Boy, the Railers, we've watched every week, they've gotten better at that.
Quickly down court,
pass
down to 6. Brigady drives the lane, kicks it back to Murdoch. Murdoch is hammered, and he's going to go to the line shooting 2, and I think they got Gesner. And that'll be Gesner's second.
Christian sent a little message over the block, though, and he actually blocked from behind the defender. So he went up over the teammate and blocked that shot.
3 seconds to go. Railers down 22-18. First free throw on the way, up and good.
You know, Lanphier really hot from the field, too. Brigady comes in and hits a couple threes. They've made a couple jump shots, so you couldn't be happier if you're Coach Shanklin for the Lions on the way they're shooting. Maybe not the way they're playing defense, but at least they're scoring.
Free throw good. See what the Railers can do here in 3 seconds. They get it to Kirby. Nathaniel. Nathaniel fires it off from half court. It's on the way, and it comes up short. At the end of 1, it's Lanphier 24, Lincoln 18. Back with the second quarter in 60 seconds. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.